In this project, we built an administration system for Spanish clubs matches and players' record. This application aims to display the key information on every match and relevant statistic information about football players. In addition to this, people can also add new match record, update and delete old record to administrate the database. Firstly, let's have a brief look at our web page. Here we got 5 main page links that next to the up left banner named Spanish Soccer System. Every time we click this banner, the website will come back to the home page. The 5 main page links all refer to corresponding entities in our database, and the users can see the basic information about team, player, organizer, coach, and match record in our database. And at right side, we have 2 sidebars. The first one is quick search. We can get some useful extracted information from our database and do some quick search according to users' demand. The second part is administration. We can add, update, or delete relative information in the database through these links.
Okay, the first function, join query. In our database, the table match record stores match information, and the table compare stores the team that participated in this game. We want to show match information and team name at the same time to give more useful information for our users. In order to realize this function, we utilize the join query to combine the information in 2 tables. The code is just like this. And the web page script is like this. The join query is also used in the find player operation. The code and the real operation result is shown here. Okay, the next function, aggregation with group by and aggregation query. We don't have a table in our database which shows the total score in the whole season for each player. So in order to realize a function like player score list, we take advantage of the aggregation with group by, join query, and order by. The code is shown here, and the web page script is like this. Okay, the next function, division query. In our database, we can use division query to achieve a finding function. Users can input a random player. System will return the player in the same team who participated in all matches that this random player drew. The code is just like this. Next, I will show the real operation result. First, we select a team Barcelona and input a player ID 2. It returns 2 players' results without player ID 3, which is a substitution and cannot always join match. Then we input player ID 3. It will return 3 players who are all main force in the team. Therefore, this finding function may tell us who is important to a team. Okay, the next function, trigger. Wow, it's exciting part. Every time when we do some administrations about match record, like adding a new match record, updating a match record, or deleting a match record, our system will generate a log record about which match was changed, when it was changed, and what type of operation took. All those informations can be seen by the link log list. The trigger code can be seen in this SQL file, and the corresponding Python code and web script is just like this. Next, I will show how it actually works, but before we do this, maybe introduce add, update, and delete operation is a better choice.
Next is admission part. In our system, we have 3 links to realize the basic information adding into our database. Firstly is add player. We can see the SQL code like this. We use the insert into functions to build our database. And similar with add match record, we use 3 insert into functions to insert the data into our database. And finally is add player score. We also use the same function built in this database. Next, I will show you some example. The first example is add match record. When we add match record, we're going to input the ground, match date, scores, and competition season. And we also will choose the host team and the visiting team building in same organizer. The organizer we choose here is La Liga. And finally, we can choose the referee ID. After submit, we will return to the home page and we'll notice the match record quiz size. And we will find the match record in the match record page. The example I will show you is how to add player score. Firstly, let's see the player score list. And we add a score in the match we just insert into before. So we choose and input the corresponding information and choose the player ID. After submit, we can see the change of the score list. Next is update operation. The score we input before is ridiculous, so we need to update the score of the match. Input another score after the submit. We can see the score of the match have been changed. Finally, we will display the delete operation. Firstly, we will choose the ground and the date. In this case, we just delete the match we added before. So after delete the match, we can find the match record has been deleted. In the match record page, we can't find any match record in this page, and similar, the player score are also deleted due to on delete cascade query. We can also see the log list after every operation to the database. It's updated after every operation to the database. And this is the code of the update match. This is the code of the update match, and we use the update function to update the match. And this is the delete match functions. We use the delete from query to delete the data from our database. Okay, these functions are co-part of our Spanish soccer system. These lines are code connect our web page to our database. Any change we made on the verb will also be done in the database. We implement also all of the functionality with SQL learned from the lecture. In this project, we build in SQL in the website through the Flask, getting to know how to use SQL in the practical way. Finally, we're really lucky to work in a closely connected group and make a progress together. It's really an unforgettable experience into our life. Thank you.